Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another video where today I have for you some useful tips and tricks for the shiny new MacBook you got or the one you've probably been using for a long while. The first tip is a no-brainer for any device that has a fingerprint scanner, which in my case is the MacBook Pro. You should always register multiple fingerprints as there's no downside to it and it just makes your fingerprint sensor way more effective. The second tip is to use stacks to clean up your desktop. Now if you right click on your desktop and click on use stacks, everything on your desktop will be organized, and if you are that messy kind of a guy and you really remember stuff the way you put it, you can just right click and click on use stacks again and everything will return back to its original position. The next tip is use spacebar to preview files. Now if you have a file like this, you can press spacebar to quickly preview the file without opening any applications. This is really useful if you want a quick glance at what is inside a file. The fourth tip is to customize your dock. Now if you go to System Preferences and click on Dock and Menu Bar, you can customize your dock, adjust the size of the dock, you can position it on the left or right of the screen, and you can even enable magnification for icons. You can also customize the menu bar by either hiding it to make your desktop look cleaner, or you can even remove icons such as the Bluetooth icon or the Wi-Fi icon, or add other icons which you think might be useful. The next tip is probably one of the most useful features of macOS, which is Spotlight Search. You can either access it by clicking on the magnifying glass in your menu bar, or you can click on Command and Spacebar and access Spotlight Search. Now the Spotlight Search can do simple mathematical equations like so, and it can even do currency conversion at the live market rate. You can also use Spotlight to find files or emails. Now the next tip is hot corners, which is my favorite feature from this video. If you go into settings and desktop and screensaver, you can enable hot corners on the bottom right. What this allows you to do is map a function to a specific corner. For example, you can map Launchpad to the top left corner, and every time you take your cursor to the top left corner, it will start Launchpad and give you access to all your apps. To go back, all you have to do is go to the top left corner again. You can set each individual corner to do a specific function. For example, the top right is also the notification center and gives me access to all the notifications. There are multiple options, so you can choose what feels comfortable to you. Now the next useful tip is iPad Sidecar. Sidecar is very useful if you don't have a monitor and you just need that extra desktop. You can connect your iPad either wired or wirelessly to your Mac and use it as a second screen, or even mirror your screen to the iPad. Talking about displays, if you have a monitor connected to your MacBook, you can actually set it as the main screen, so the dock and all your files will appear on your monitor. Just go to Settings, Displays, Arrangement, and you can drag this white bar to your monitor screen to make it your main screen. Now I really like to use this next feature, which is called Tap to Click. You can go to System Preferences, click on Trackpad and enable Tap to Click, which you see I already have enabled. And with this, you just need to tap the trackpad and it will register as a click, so you don't need to press that button. Now if you have the newer M1 MacBook Pro, M1 MacBook Air or Mac Mini, basically any Mac which has the M1 chip in it, you can actually go to the App Store, search for an app and click on iPad and iPhone apps, which allows you to download iPad apps and iPhone apps using the M1 chip. Now the next feature allows you to switch tabs without having a mouse that supports horizontal scrolling. You can click on Command Tab and switch between tabs very easily. Another feature that I really like is hiding apps using the keyboard. You can now just press Command H and quickly hide an app. This is useful for when you have a lot of apps open and you quickly want to hide some apps. That's all for this video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you find any of these tips useful, and leave a comment down below.